It's good, all right.
So let these two reprobates go past and then they don't distract us.
All right. Sorry. Causey, right?
Yeah.
I was going to go for Casey. At that point. Jeff Causey, boat operations manager with Ineos Britannia. We've talked a bit before about what that role entails. What we didn't talk about was what you're concentrating on the water. So tell us, on a day like this, what's your kind of priorities?
Really overseeing the general on-water operations. That extends from, at a high level, it's really safety related. So managing any incident response and having awareness of where we are in the bay and sort of what our exit strategy is if we have an accident. But that filters down through sort of coordinating the technical response for keeping the boat operating through the day.
Today was another good day, it looked like to us. Interesting weather systems, or certainly wind systems we saw. We were pretty impressed with your ability to find the breeze in the morning and then tow away from it to another set of breeze in the afternoon. Your meteorological team are pretty good, eh?
Yeah, and today's set up exactly as they described it, so that helped us out when that doesn't always happen, but it was nice to sort of see things that we recognized from the morning briefing and the weather briefing, so that made it easy.
So I just spoke to Will briefly. He said he was calling for more flat water sailing, so you headed into the bay. Conditions were very different between the stuff offshore and inshore. Can you just describe it a little bit from your point of view?
I think that's right, and in the southwesterly direction, you get a sea state sort of past the point at Califiguera, and on the inside of the bay, it's much flatter. So, obviously, when the breeze is farther to the left, you get that sea state coming into the bay, which wasn't the case today. So we wanted to do a bit in both of those conditions, which was a good day for that.
We seem to see a lot of straight line sailing today. Was that high on the agenda, on the schedule?
It's always a mix. It's always there's technical priorities and there's sailing priorities. So the day is always a balance of trying to arm wrestle between the two.
That's a great answer. Jeff, you probably have a good overview of the team. People are working long hours here. We've done 3 days in a row this week. What's the mood like in the camp? How would you describe the atmosphere?
It feels like it's gaining momentum, which is good, especially as we start to put longer days on the water, and that starts to feel easier. And the length of the day is really dictated by the amount of daylight we have, and that's a good place to be in, especially for the shore team. And is really sort of highlights the level that they're operating at with the reliability of the boat. So I think that keeps the morale up when the boat works and isn't breaking down.
So it's a happy team.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks, Jeff.